What up, YouTube? Texas Rob here, Bourbon Lounge. You know the deal. Every Saturday, sometimes Friday. Then I'll put it, maybe not. I don't know. I did that one Friday, I think. Well, what do we got tonight, you ask? I knew you'd ask that. So I came prepared. So tonight, we have 2 bottles. And if you know what they are, by the looks of them, you know. If you don't, I'll tell you here directly. So these are 2 of a line of stuff that Jim Beam put out. I believe the year was 2014. So, if not, correct me, but I'm pretty sure from all the research I did. So these are the Signature Craft series. 2 of them. I don't have all of them. There's, I think, at least 3 or 4 more. But these are the brown rice and the soft red wheat. So I can't wait to try these. They have been sealed. I opened them the other day just because the cork was a little varnished there on both of them. So I opened them up and loosened them up a little bit. Luckily, I didn't get a cork break, so that's good. They were new. I got them from a very good friend, and I appreciate it very much. So we're going to try these. They have been sealed. You know, this was pre-cellophane. Didn't have any cellophane on it. It was just the little the sticker that used to be the tax stamp years ago back in the days. They kind of harken back to that. So, but it's James Beam signature. It's James B. Beam, and it says not genuine without his signature. So both of these are 90 proof. They are both 11-year-old bourbon. So 2014 these are bottled, so it was 11 years before that. So 2003 is when they were distilled, roughly around that time. And I have 3 glasses. We've got a special bottle back here. We'll see how special. We'll taste it in a minute. It's a little higher proof, so it's going to be the last one. So, that being said, I'm going to try the brown rice one first. Let's see what she tastes like. Oh, still a good cork. It was a good cork the other day. Still a good cork. I can smell it from here. It's pretty darn smelly, tasty good. And I haven't even tried it yet. This is the brown rice. So, from Jim Beam, Signature Craft, comes from the Harvest Bourbon Collection. Oh, so it's the Harvest Bourbon Collection, not the Signature Series. So, series of handcrafted bourbons that celebrate the distinctive taste imparted by the distillation of different grains. More than 10 years of aging has brought out the nuances of each of these unique ingredients. With its deep, rich amber color, our brown rice bourbon is full-bodied with a unique aroma of sweet potato and brown sugar and a taste of toasted grain, oak, and rich vanilla. Fred No, great-grandson of Jim Beam. And then Freddie is his son. So. Here we go. This is the brown rice. I don't know if I get the sweet potato. Definitely get the sugar. I don't know. I haven't smelled sweet potato in a long time, so maybe it's there. I don't know. It's got a good color to it. It's really sweet. I don't know that I can kind of smell that corn, but then it has that, not really a bite, but a good bite, don't get me wrong. If you stick your nose in there too long, you're going to get, it's just ethanol right off the bat. But, pretty leggy. Got some pretty oily, got some legs running down the cup there. taste some citrus, definitely, on that first sip. Got some citrusy notes to it. Go back in. Not a lot of pepper on the front of the tongue, but there's some there a little bit. Not much though. But definitely, this might be, I don't know, I think it'd be good to take this up against, B-Jack has the Little Book, and I believe it's the rice, a brown rice deal. I'd be interested to take this up against that and do like a taste comparison or whatever to see if that's similar to that, because it's younger. I think the Little Book is younger than this, these being 11, I think, because Booker's is like 6 to 8 years, so I think the Little Book is about that age. So it'd be different in that aspect, but I think it'd probably be their rice bourbon blend or mash bill. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, or if you know. I mean, now I'm just smelling citrus. I get citrus out of like lemon, like big time lemon. It's definitely got a different taste to it. Rather than kind of, it's sweet, but it's not, it's sweet, but it's not sweet. If that makes any sense. It's not bitter at all. I mean, I don't get bitter out of it. It's just a different drink. It's not bad at all. Definitely tastes the age in it. It's got good age to it. Man, the finish is it's a real soft. God, it's got to be that rice in there, guys. It's got to be that rice flavor that I'm getting, along with kind of a lemony citrus. I don't know. If you've ever had it, let me know what you think. Not a bad bottle though. I forgot to turn the light on, guys. Why didn't you tell me? You should have said, "Hey, Robert, your light's on." Texas Rob, your light's not on, dude. What the heck? Let's go. There we go. We'll go alternating colors this time. You know, Tiff got this for me, 2020. I have not charged the battery since then. And I turn it on, try to turn it on every week. But I have not charged the battery since then. That's a dang good battery. The cord is right here. It's right there. But I haven't charged it. Now we get to the wheat. So this is, our distillers have used some of the finest soft red wheat from Kentucky and Indiana for this bourbon. The result is a gentle spice with a slight light brown sugar sweetness and a light bodied finish. So we're gonna test that, as somebody would say. Soft red wheat. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice cork. Sorry, I don't have Kenny to do that, edit that quite a few times, so. If somebody knows me that can edit, let me know. I'd love to do some editing, but. Oh yeah, definitely a different taste. It's sweeter. Oh yeah. Different smell. I'm sorry, I didn't taste. I ain't tasted it yet. But yeah, it's got a little ethanol to her still, like the other one. Because for whatever reason, anything under 100 proof, it just like tingles your nose when you smell it. You got that ethanol going on it. But anything high proof is like just smooth. It's like you're going to drink it and it's going to be like an 80 proof. And I'm like, I don't get it, but that's how it works for me. Maybe not y'all, but that's how it works for me. Oh yeah. This one is like, it's almost like, it's weird. It's almost like, this feels like, this has the mouthfeel of like a thin syrup, where this is just thin, but this has like a thin syrup, not the sweet taste of it, but like the viscosity, the feel of it. Excuse me, I don't know why I got a burp all the dang time. But yeah, you can definitely, it's a weeder. I mean, it's gonna be sweet, especially 11-year-old. I mean, it's good. It's a nice bottle, good bottle. Yeah, it's really smooth. I got a little bit of pepper. There's a little bit of pepper up front, not much. Kind of like a white pepper, like I always say. It's not black pepper, doesn't have that black pepper taste, which is weird. You would think with that char, I don't know, maybe it'd have a little, but that's a good bottle. Good bottle, great bottle. Both of them are good. Both of them are good. The wheat is my preference, just because I'm a wheat guy, or a wheater guy. I like the wheated bourbons. But I do like Wild Turkey, so don't get me wrong. I'm not like I'm not a turkey fan. Yeah, I'll get it out here in a minute. I like Wild Turkey and Rare Breed and the Kentucky Spirit. That's all good, and I know it's a high rye bourbon, and I get it, and that's fine. But I'm just not a rye guy. I just don't like a lot of ryes. I think I got one rye in my cabinet, and that's the Jim Beam rye. That's only because for 90 proof, $26, you can't be, or is it 90? I don't know. Whatever, it's still $26, you can't beat it, so I had to get it. But the rye I do like, you guys should know if you watch, Angel's Envy Rye in rum casks. Man, that's good. Jeez Louise, that's good. Those are good bottles, hands down. Great bottles. If I had to put them in order, just because I like to do that for you guys, then I'm going to go with the wheat, and then the wheat and the brown rice. They're both good, but that's just, I'm a wheat guy. So, those are good. Don't know if you can find them or if you got them. I lucked onto these. Appreciate it. And if you can find them, they'll get them. They're worth having, for sure, 100%. Now, this is, you guys know me. I'm a Kentucky and Indiana, Tennessee kind of guy. That's where the best water is. That's where the best bourbon comes from. I don't give a dang about anything else. I'm a native Texan. But there's some Texas stuff out there that just is not good. It's not good. This bottle is from a state that I don't care for. Be upfront and honest with you. But I'm going to give it a shot because it was preached up. We'll see. That being said, this is it. It is from the Sonoma Distilling Company in California. And I forgot what she said. I emailed the gal, and she said she was going to email me back an information sheet, but she hadn't got it back to me yet, so I don't know nothing about it. I did call her and ask her a few questions. So this is 5 years old in a charred oak barrel that has they call it a 3rd degree char barrel. I'm going to call it a C, so that should be 45 seconds if that's how they did it. It has the barrel number, the bottle number, the proof. This bad boy is 5 years old, distilled in 2016, and it's 58.9 or 117.8 proof. I'm hoping that's good. I did open it the other day and smelled it, and it smelled good, but I have not tried it yet. So here's the mash bill. 67% corn, 20% rye, and 13% cherry wood smoked malted barley. Now, she did tell me that because they have some other stuff. If you want to go check out their website, just type in Sonoma Distilling, and they have some other stuff that they have cherry wood stuff. They have a rye, and that's some kind of truffle rye it's a rye infused with like black truffles from France, I think, or something like that. But they said I'm pretty sure she said that they cherry wood smoke their malted barley in-house, like they do it themselves. So we'll see. It's a classically double pot distilled in Sonoma County, California. Flavor profile: maraschino cherry, smoke, allspice, vanilla, and sarsaparilla. That'll be interesting. We'll see. And this one says, a typical whiskey blend is a grateful balancing of complementary barrels. Some barrels stand out and are bottled unblended in celebration of their uniqueness. This is one such barrel. So this is a single barrel store pick from a store here locally. So we're going to give it a shot. You know me. I don't. Decent cork. We'll see. We'll see if this lives up to the hype of the California, where it comes from. The guy told me, do you like Woodford Reserve Double Oak? And I'm like, who don't? And he goes, oh, then you'll like that. He goes, it's very similar. So, all right, we'll give it a shot. That's weird. No, not weird in a bad way, but I get cherry right off the nose. I can definitely get the cherry for sure. The sugar's kind of light. It's not cherry pie cherry. It's a very, very small, faint hint, like what they said, maraschino, but I can smell cherry there. It's got a great color to it. I mean, it really does. If this is good, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I like my Kentucky stuff. It's pretty oily. It's nice and leggy. They're not running that fast, but yeah, it swirls good. It's got a good color. Definitely still smell the cherry. Taste the cherry, but it kind of goes sour on you. Definitely peppery on the tongue. You gotta chew it, like Eddie Russell says. You gotta chew the bourbon. Get all the flavors out of it. Open that tongue up. It sounded bad, but it's not. There's a tiny bit of hug. Not much. Rohnert Park, California, wherever that is. She said it was like 40 miles north of San Francisco. So, I don't know if that's considered Northern California or not. I don't know. But, all right, second sip. that cherry is definitely taken over. I mean, it's like smoking that. I get a little smoke. I get a little of that char from that third degree. That definitely, the cherry wood, it's so different. It's kind of the same as double oak, but it's so different. It's got the same mouthfeel. It's hitting good notes, but this cherry definitely, the cherry is there. You can taste the cherry big time. Yeah. I mean, a little bit more. If they would have cut back on the rye and put some more cherry in that, man, it'd be like a cherry bomb. But that's like the only fruit that you get out of it. I'm not getting any allspice out of it, but I mean, no, I normally don't do this. Don't freak out. Don't faint. And Texas Rob's put a couple drops in here. Let's see what it does to it. I never do this, and I always tell people I drink a neat room temp in a glass. That's what neat is. Room temp in a glass. And that's how I do. But what is something? This is from California IA, so let's just put a little drippity drop in here and let's see what that does. I don't have my fancy straws. Well, probably do. I just didn't think about bringing one in here. And you know what? You really can't. This 117 proof, man, it doesn't drink like that. Just like the Booker's at 126. I love my Booker's at 126. That Booker's drinks like water. You can't beat it. To me, it does. Doesn't bother me at all. I don't get no hug from Booker's or Stag Junior, and Stag Junior's at what, 131, 132 is what mine is. That softens it up just a hair, but so I get cherry on the nose with a little bite of that oak, a little bite of the char, like burnt cherries maybe, but good burnt cherries, not like, oh, it's disgusting. I don't know, see, I can almost taste some youth in there, but it's 5 years old. So, I don't know. But it's pretty good. It's good. It's not bad. It's a single barrel. For what I paid for it, and the proof, and it's a single barrel, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. But tonight, it's going to be at the end of the list. Why? Because it's not a Kentucky bourbon. I got to put my 2 Kentuckys in front, period. That's a done deal. It's good. If you bought it and you don't like it, let me know why. If you bought it and you do like it, let me know why. That's for the local folks who are around here. But, excuse me, these 2 Beam Signature Crafts, really good. I will revisit them. Like I do with everything, I try to revisit it about a week or so later, and just to see if it changes, since it got some air into it and it got some volume taken out of it. See if it changes, see what it does. Other than that, so that's what I got, and just wanted to share it with you guys, and give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Share my video, tell your friends about me. Try not to be boring. I try to have people on. Don't always work out. That's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Rome wasn't built in a day, folks. So we will do this, finish this up, and we'll just catch you later. You guys have a good one and be safe.